Hello everyone and welcome to Project Veritas' infamous wall of shame, where the journalists and sometimes lawyers' reputations go to die. Today's retracto is a pre-tracto, and this protracto goes to an attorney representing the New York Times in the lawsuit between Project Veritas and the New York Times for defamation, where we won on motion to dismiss. The man's name is Joel Kurtzberg. He's an attorney for Cahill, Gordon, and Reindel. He was actually in the courtroom representing the New York Times when I was in the courtroom in White Plains, New York, last November. And that was where Judge Wood ruled against the New York Times, not once, but twice, in our defamation lawsuit. In our litigation against the New York Times, we're suing them for defamation and we're winning, and we intend to go to the discovery process against the New York Times. There was a motion, an affirmation of Joel Kurtzberg, that's the lawyer for the New York Times, in support of defendants. That's the New York Times anti-SLAPP motion to dismiss. Joel Kurtzberg, the attorney, affirmed under penalty of perjury pursuant to CPLR 2106 as follows. So in this legal motion under penalty of perjury, Joel Kurtzberg talks about our reputation. And he says, and he's quoting a local TV station, this is ABC5 KSTP, Joel Kurtzberg says to the court, quote, "The article describes Project Veritas as a highly partisan outfit with a history of running cons." This is in order to muddy us up, to dust up our reputation and who we are. But that's not what the article said. Joel Kurtzberg, like the New York Times, got the facts wrong. He mischaracterized what the article said about Project Veritas. So here you have the sentence, look at it here. The article, ABC5, describes Project Veritas as, quote, a highly partisan outfit with a history of running cons. Let's take a look at what the article actually says. This is Hennepin County Attorney, that's in Minnesota, says no reports of ballot harvesting prior to allegations from Project Veritas, September 28th, 2020. And this is what the article says. It says, Attorney General Keith Ellison issued a statement calling the report into question. Project Veritas, a highly partisan outfit with a history of running cons, founded by someone who pled guilty to a serious federal misdemeanor, is not a trustworthy source. So it was Keith Ellison, the Attorney General of the state, that said that, not ABC5, but he, Joel Kurtzberg, selectively edited that description out of his article, misrepresenting us, making it look like a media company said that we're a highly partisan outfit, when it was a political party. It was the Democratic Farmer Labor Party member, Keith Ellison. Oh, and by the way, our Minnesota ballot harvesting investigation implicated the Minnesota Farmer Labor Party. The attorney for the New York Times is engaged in the very act that we're suing the New York Times for. And maybe Joel Kurtzberg thinks that no one is going to read what these lawyers put in legal motions, but we sure as hell do. In fact, we continue to make videos about them. Thank you very much. I don't even have to do undercover work. I just quote New York Times lawyers now and put it on video. Lord knows the New York Times continues to give us copious amounts of content. Remember the time they cited Wikipedia in their legal motions? Most recently, they said in the appellate division of New York State that the words verifiable and deceptive have no meaning. I wonder if Joel Kurtzberg wrote that. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, these are the same lawyers representing the New York Times that admitted in the answer to our defamation complaint that it was illegal what Liban Mohammed was doing, namely having all these ballots in his lap in a state where it's criminal to have more than 3. But in the original article, they still haven't updated it because they said it wasn't illegal. They've literally contradicted themselves in court, and they have yet to correct the article. Meanwhile, nothing in the video that was shown to be incontrovertible utilized anonymous sources. It was literally people's faces. It was actually a video shot by, not by me or my undercover journalists, but by Liban Mohammed himself, and he posted it to his Snapchat. Now, I recognize that we live in a brave new world, a post-Orwell world, a world of doublethink and 1984 newspeak, but you have to stand in awe of Joel Kurtzberg. These people will do anything not to be deposed by my lawyers. And they have everything to hide. They'll just contradict themselves. They'll say 2 + 2 = 5. They'll say something in this moment and the exact opposite in the next moment because they think that nobody will hold them accountable, but we will. Because like I said many times before, there is no amount of money that you can pay me that will make me settle this case. We're going to depose your asses, and it's going to be amazing. So, Joel Kurtzberg, I got your name, I got your number. We have an alpaca with your name on it. And when I win this case, and I will win this case, I'm going to mail this to you. I'm going to send it COD. There's still time, Joel. You can always resign from the New York Times. Writing this embarrassing copy, I'm not sure you even believe what you write, but I know that you're paid well. You can always resign from your law firm, and you can come join us at Project Veritas. But why not join the good guys? Why not be on the winning side of history? Think about it. Stay tuned.